What is up, YouTube? How are we doing? Oh, probably should start doing some of these quests. Bring a perfect gift to any kid. Carter Roof. Is this the Sovereign? Nice. Alright. Icy feet. I remember how like everyone got so hyped because they thought we were adding like ice skating, and it turns out it was just icy feet. Wait, how? No, not what I'm trying to do. Can you not, like, unmute people anymore? I don't know, because I can't hear you. You're gonna have to speak on Discord because I can't hear you on Fortnite. Okay, where is this NPC guy? Okay, hold up. Was I supposed to, like, give them a... How am I supposed to give them a perfect gift? I don't know how to. I love icy feet. Man, so fast. Bam. Man, you can't touch this. Oh, another guy, another guy, another guy. He's dead. He is dead. He is one shot. I see his teammate. Got him. He is low. He must be healing. Dead. Oh. Shucks. I wanna like That is that shotgun just saved my life. Where's the closest tribute band? Hold up. Alright, where are you? I got shield. So I just hold up, I'm coming. Okay. People this way. They're all over the place, honestly. There's one. Dead. There's a boss up here. Player. Thank you. Is there a player over there? Yeah. He's dead. Oh. There's no way. That guy got so lucky. Ooh. 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 F9, 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 hit it. Alright, I'm 14 already, so I can claim my reward. That comes out January 9th. I don't know where it is. So... March. Oh wait. Oh my god. No way. Guess what they did? Are you there? I think they delayed the season. Because I swear it said March 4th it was ending. I don't know about 18th. Hello? Yeah, unmute yourself.
I'm not muted.
Okay, there we go. So I think they delayed this season.
It still says March 4th.
Well, mine says March 18th. Oh, never mind. It was just I was a glitch.
Look at the right one. The OG
Oh, I was
pass.
looking at the wrong
The,
one. I was looking at
the
the
OG
OG
pass
pass.
ends March 18th.
Yeah, I think I was looking at. Are we serious right now? The music pass doesn't end until February 5th. That seems like a long time.
February?
Yeah, February.
Bruh.
That's all I'm saying. What are we playing?
Fortnite?
Want to play some ranked reload?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Is this it? Okay, yeah. Winter time. Take a quest beyond your seam. The 2020 like 4 was it 24? It was 2023, I think. But like when the Winterfest cabin wasn't there, that wintertime music was fire. Winter time. Have a quest to keep on me deep. I don't
Do you
know
have
how the other
copyrighted
lyrics.
music, Goth?
Yeah. I'm not. Can I even listen to it? I know there's some you can listen to.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's some
You
you can
should be
listen
able
to.
to listen to it
Oh yeah.
because it's made by Epic
Yeah.
Games, so.
This year, there's a new home.
I just put on the new music. The new music compared to the other one, they're kind of both good though. But the new music I kind of like. It goes well. It goes well. I got my candy cane pickaxe, if you know what I mean. It's a cane, and it's
Oh, is it your peppermint one? That is not your peppermint one. What is that?
a candy cane.
Oh, is that from the OG pack? No, I
Yeah,
don't think they give
it's
you free
from the it's
rewards.
free. It's free from the OG pass.
Where are we gonna go?
I'm gonna land at DVD. I'm not sus studios. Too sus.
I think there's like 2 teams landing here with us.
They got a crown. Oh shucks.
Then kill them.
I got a shotgun.
Well, I think there's 3 teams here.
Oh shucks.
Oh shucks.
Alright, I'm leaving that POI. It's too. I'm going to
There's
sus. Dude.
too many people here for how small it is.
Actually, I might just land here. There's a guy over here. I see him right there. He's trying to be me, but he doesn't know me. He's trying to see me, but he doesn't know me. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna die again. That's not even my fault. I don't have mouse case.
and get mouse space. I think that's a you problem. That's your
You can
fault.
reload every gun. It says I can evolve a weapon even though I don't have any weapons in AR.
Well, is it their new type that they added to reload?
I think, yeah.
Then, yeah, you should be able to upgrade that.
So if I just shoot, does it like... No. Is he still there?
Yeah,
Did you kill him?
knocked. Yeah.
Nice. Bet you his teammate without it though, so...
Why is Storm so fast?
I mean, why is Warner so fast? Does the hammer one reload? Oh, it does. Oh, shoot. Storm gonna eat me. Stop moving! I'm like completely sober. One mini. I don't know why I grabbed it.
Knocked. Where does teammate go? Oh shoot.
You need help?
Where is he?
Oh shit, he's by me. He's low.
This teammate's landing.
Oh shit, he's low. He's low. He's low. He just healed.
Oh. Yeah, well, I'm cooked. Because this teammate also just
might
landed.
wanna wait
I'm low.
Rank recap. I ranked up actually. How did we rank up?
Because we cooked.
I don't
Definitely.
understand.
We cooked so hard.
Of course. Of course we got killed by someone named... We killed someone named Xset. Wait, and we got eliminated by Xset. Listen, buddy. You're not in Xset. So stop saying you are in Xset. You can't. If you're actually in Xset, then sure. But if you're lying about that, that's actually some serious stuff. Like, you can't be saying a clan that you're not in. I mean, if you're in it, then that's one thing. But lying to people and saying that you're in that clan that you aren't, because that clan's impossible to get into, so. I'll literally go to the Xset. I'll literally go to their channel and see if I can find someone named Dom. If there's no one named Dom in Xset, then I can get that crossed off that you are literally just trying to be a wannabe player. And
I think a
if
bunch
there
of
is
people do that.
someone named Dom, and I think there is, I think he just wants to be like Dom, or thinks he's Dom.
I think that a lot of people pretend to be in a clan that they're not in.
Listen, I'm not pretending to be in a clan that I ain't in. I have YT in my name. Am I lying about being a YT? No.
Why do you have it in your YouTube channel name though? You're not supposed to have YT in
I
your
don't.
channel name. You got rid of that.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
I got rid of that like a year ago. Maybe a couple
Well,
months ago.
you still have it in your
Yeah, cause you gotta search it up like that.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. I'm gonna go watch this double fight. Yeah, we need a big giant one right fast. Even hit that. Do you like the music?
I don't know, do I?
Like at the end part when I added the music in when I time traveled. Of course, is Joe Queel is he bruh, you really bothered me. I was trying to read something and then you come here. Brother, if it was someone else.
Relax. I'd rather not
What,
piss
you
this
don't
thing
like
off.
positive reinforcement in the comments?
No. I mean, I can hear the ding. I have
The
a ding.
ding?
Yeah, so when you comment, it like dings and it basically tells me someone
The
commented
ding?
on my video. Or a stream. Yeah, the ding.
The ding?
It just dings.
The ding.
Yes, the ding.
The ding.
Oh my god.
The almighty ding.
I mean, it's another holiday. I feel proud. Dead 4 is literally 1 years old. Actually, I don't know. I don't remember when. I don't remember when I created it. I think it was a 2024. I'm not sure. It might be 2025. Because I tend to forget things. That one's kind of hard to remember, though.
You're selling.
I killed him! I killed a guy! I killed a guy! Honestly, I feel so
selling.
proud of myself because I just killed someone.
Who has Zen in their name.
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I feel proud. He was a good player. He was good. Like I would have.
Yeah, but he was cranking 90s.
Oh shit!
I bet he was cranking 90s on you and you just ran at him and he died.
There's another guy here. He's back.
That's... Oh. Just push him. Just run.
He's one.
He's run. There's a guy, like, on top of you.
He's one. I got him low. They're all just running away,
Bro.
bro. Because I got him low. I got both of them low, actually.
Bro, I do not like this AR.
The new, yeah.
There's a guy over here. I don't like the heavy assault rifle. It shoots too slow.
Did you knock him?
No.
Is he still
I don't know
over
where
here?
he went. He should. Yeah, I'm not sure. All I know is I thought we got
They
shot
both ran away.
from the building.
Oh, nope, they're up
Look at
there.
him.
He's one, he's one, he's one. He's one. He's one.
Bruh.
He's literally one shot.
Parker, if I hit him and he doesn't die. He was. Bro, he's
His teammate's there, isn't he?
Yeah. Bro. And I got no builds.
Just hold it for 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now you can push it.
Yeah, I pushed him before you respawned, but
Oh, he's dead. Well, nice. I'm gonna go grab my shot.
oh, he has a better AR. Here's the one I like.
Yeah, this one. This is actually good AR. What are you talking about? I do not like this car.
The heavy shoots way too slow.
Oh shit! More
Bruh.
people too. There's people. 2 of them.
How many?
2.
2.
They got grappler. They got like an actual shotgun. Oh, you got him? Nice. I don't know where his teammate left, but he was like over there with him. I saw him.
Oh, I have so much wood now.
Knock on wood. That's what you have.
Yeah, 500.
Where's my shotgun? Where'd my shotgun go? Shoddy like a melody. Bump, 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 bump up the pace. The hammer. Yeah, I'll actually use the hammer. Are there, like, some weapons don't have the reload, but some do. Oh. Do you have shotgun ammo? Thank you.
This way. Oh,
Surfing
I did not see that guy. I did not hit him a single time.
Should I just read it?
You should push him after I reload. Where is he? Oh, it's over here. I'm gonna just hope that he's not in my box with all my loot. I'm gonna just keep pushing him. Because I'd kind of like my loot back.
Oh, he's shooting at me. Now. Another guy.
There's a guy.
There's more people. I would get that actual.
There's 3 people.
This is not trios, so.
Bro. I just not die if I were to see you.
Is he below me?
I don't know.
Shit, I see him. There's a guy over here. Did you kill someone?
Bro, I got a whole loadout now.
Yeah, he's over like here.
I don't like these people. Bro. Oh. I'm not doing this, bro. If I was you, I'd just stand storm. Don't argue. You just cooked us.
I thought it would be a good idea, so don't judge
No,
me.
there were 2 of them, and you were just chilling in storm. Why would you shoot?
I got my damage in.
With what? You hit him like once or twice. That is not enough damage to make up for like that whole match, bro.
Yeah.
And also, you can't even see how much damage you get. Like, damage doesn't even matter. It only kills and assists. That's basically it.
Holy, I don't want to play another match. Like, I don't want to play another match. Like, I don't want to play another match. Like, I don't want to play another
I'm
match. Like, I don't want to play another match. Like, I don't want to play
I'm
another
about to eat
match.
Parker. Like, I'm about to eat Parker. Like,
What else? Okay, what else should I play?
Diddy Blood.
I'm going to do.
You're gonna go play Rocket League. That's what you're gonna play.
Honestly, I'm playing everything today. So, we got Fortnite done. I don't know if I should play. What good games are there on Roblox? Like, actually, what good games are there on Roblox? Because there's, like, nothing out of the ordinary. Actually, hold up. I'm not sure, but okay.
What is?
You should play this
the
game with me.
fucking- What is it?
It's on Roblox. F serve.
A game, you say? Oh yeah,
Ground
this game's
Slam.
fire.
Are you playing? Wait, you know what I'm playing?
Yeah, I played this before.
Hold up, let me just. I'm doing the tutorial. Let me make sure my stream can see what I'm streaming.
I have time control.
My stream is like kind of broken. Like they see white.
Weird.
Alright, there we go. I got it. Alright, I think I finished the tutorial. Now I have to do the play the match tutorial thing.
Okay.
Racket Rivals. Okay, I gotta get used to the mechanics. My teammate, okay, yeah, my teammate. What are we doing, my teammate? Let me hit it. Is it not?
Oh, they changed it. So now to unlock someone, you just have to roll. You can't actually pick.
You
who
can unlock something?
Yes, you can unlock different spirits, which gives you different abilities and stuff.
Oh, I only have the freeze ability.
Awakening. Curve shot. I'm gonna just keep that.
That's gotta be it. Oh. Come on. These guys are good. Oh, let's go. Nice. Nice. How do I do dash? That was cute. Alright. Get used to this.
Wait. How do I turn shift lock on?
You can turn shift lock on.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Settings. Freaking. Oh. I can just leave the place entirely. The outside of the map looks very weird.
We're cooking. What was that intentionally for?
Wait. How do I get out of this?
Nice. Nice.
Oh.
Why is the time? It's been 3 minutes. The time goes up.
Yeah.
How do you win then?
You get a certain amount of goals.
How many?
Oh, I forgot.
It's past 6 that I can tell because I'm on 6.
7? You should let them get 7.
No, I'm on 5. Why did I say 6? Oh my god, they just did some slam ground on us. Wait, they just did a slam ground on us. How do you do that? Oh.
So you
charge
just
it up.
hold down, hold down the hit button and then aim down when you're hitting it. Okay, just tell me when you
I got it. I have it. I have 100%. Alright. F serve. We just double hit them. That must suck. No. I think it's 8 points because we're at 7 right now.
Oh, it's 11 points.
11?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
How long's it gonna take your match, bruh?
My match has been like 5 minutes. I'm getting used to the controls. Oh shit. I screwed up.
What ability do you have?
I have freeze. Does it give you like a random one?
No, I just forgot what the starter one was. I have time for, something.
Yo, I can double.
What is it?
I can fly.
Time control.
I can actually. Oh, he just
other
hit the
team is
ground on us.
Fast.
Nice. Nice. And I scored. We're at 10.
Match point.
Oh, we need to lock in right now. They're at 5 and we're at 10. We got this. Nice. Bam.
Let's see.
How is it not? That's gotta be. How is that not done for? There is no way. That's done for. There we go. Smash. This is new. Is this new? Is this game like new?
This,
I'm pretty sure it's new.
it's not that new. I played during the beta.
Oh, so it's basically, is this not beta or is this still beta?
I don't think it's in the beta anymore.
That's why. Alright. I'm done with my game.
Okay.
How do I play with you?
Okay, wait. Just wait a second.
There's a Christmas event?
Where are you?
Buy 1 for 150. Buy 10 for 1,500. Alright. Which one should I save up for? 10 of the standard, 10 of the Christmas, 10 of the packets only, or 10 of the spirits or crimsons? Oh wait, crimson? No, spirits, packets, and Christmas. And standard. You get a free standard one. Emote? I'm gonna save up for the Christmas ones. There's a Discord one. Are you in a game?
No.
I have to join you. Hold up. Well, while I'm doing that, I might as well just plop, 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 and plop. Alright. I'm in your game. 22? You're level 22. Alright.
We should wait. Oh wait, we can party up.
Oh,
What?
I like that. I like that feature. Oh,
Okay, you wanna-
beginner 2v2? I can only play beginner 2v2.
Too bad. We're playing normal 2v2.
Ooh. Do you have the Discord thing, I'm guessing?
No.
I'm gonna save up for the 10 Christmas ones. These are the guys we're playing against. I'm scared.
I think we're fine.
Oh. Steph Curry. What if I just like dash, dash, dash? How? How? How do they
How
hit?
what?
They're literally too good.
They're not too good.
I can't do that. Yen. Bam. What's happening? What just happened?
That was my time control.
Oh. There's
I
a
can
time
slow down
limit?
time.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my ability.
These guys are good at just pounding it down. What is that, like a set?
No, the set hits it up. So basically, when you hit it, just look down.
Oh, look down? Okay.
Yeah, look down when you hit it, and it'll...
But you need to
But
be
don't look
higher
down
up.
too. Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Wow. Oh, I get more yen from friend bonus.
We lost that.
How did we lose that?
Because, what happened was... yeah.
Yo, what? How are you doing that? I only have the ground ability. What? Used curve shot?
Bro, what? They scored because I hit it out of bounds.
Watch this. Hold up, hold up.
I'm lagging. Just so you know, when you're using ground pound, only use it when it's going to their side. Because then it hits them away from the thing.
Why am I stuck up here? Oh.
Bam!
Uh,
This one just makes them go faster and hit harder, so.
that's scary. Both of them?
Yeah, both.
For how long?
I don't know, until it runs out. Oh, bro, I'm lagging so hard. It's just like, the puck's teleporting.
Are we home? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brother.
Oh, okay. That might... Okay. My curve shot's almost ready again.
Keep. What's out of bounds?
So I think it's past this glass panel that's out.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you can hit my serve.
Nice. not. What's going on? Oopsie.
Ooh, my curve shot's ready.
Match point.
Lock in Parker. It's match point.
Of course.
They have this again.
I hate this.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I might have just sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold there. Oh. Okay, well, we're still gonna win, so, like...
Why am I constantly jumping? Brother.
We're gonna probably lose this because I can't. Okay. We're fine.
Nice. Oh.
We got this. They're not gonna score 3 by the time we score 1. Yeah, that's a good way to use that. Oh, they're freeze. Parker, lock in. We've gotta lock in.
Take that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Claim rewards.
Wait, these guys play ranked?
We'll rank.
That's crazy. I don't know. So I actually don't do much. Yeah, I don't know.
Use
I've never
set.
even
I need to
done
use
those,
set
bro.
3 times. Alright, let's play.
I gotta do something.
Play beginner 2v2. Matchmaking. Alright. Let's go. I just need to hit it one more time. It's too funny. You gotta stop, buddy. Body, what is like um oh shit, suck. Ground slam. His ground slam is ready. He should use it. Oh my god, I suck.
Match point.
They already have 10 points. We're cooked. Oh shit, we lost. I got my cook done. Dave, level 5. Oh, I gotta hit a certain amount of levels. Okay. Score points, play matches. What
This girl's special too, you know? It's just
hold up, guys.
You're bullshit. You're pretending like everything's okay. Like it's great. Like we're in love and we're partying. Like we're in love. Bullshit.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go do something. I'll be back. I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. I'm probably gonna end this stream around 12 or 11. But I'll be back. Like, maybe 30 minutes. I'll be back. 20 minutes. Hold up. What do I want in the background? While y'all wait. In like 20 minutes I'll be back, so I just wanna...
"30 TV Easter eggs in Fortnite."
Alright, you can listen to this. Oh yeah, actually. Alright, y'all can actually listen to this one.
Looking for last-minute gifts? Shop the best gifts under $50 this holiday on Uber Eats. Save on
Well, I'll
beauty,
be back.
tech,
Y'all can
and more. Get
watch
last-minute
this.
gifts for $50 or less delivered to your door in as little as 25 minutes, only on Uber Eats.
Fortnite has more bosses than you could ever imagine. So today, I'll show you the best from every season, and that begins with Thanos. This power was in BR for the release of
I'll be
Infinity
back.
War, and it was just him wreaking havoc on the island. Defeat whoever had him, and you could take the gauntlet for yourself, but most of the time, you'd be mowed down since you're practically defenseless, the very first boss power out there. Then we had his second appearance for Endgame, this time featuring in a fully fledged hero mode. We get Iron Man's repulsors, Cap's shield, Thor's Stormbreaker, and more, all to take on his army of Chitauri and their blasters, and Thanos himself with the same power of the Infinity Gauntlet. The goal was simple: deplete his army and stop him from acquiring the stones to disable our respawns. That is, unless you were on his side. This was effectively a Marvel 50v50, so if you ended up on his side, not only could you serve him, but even have the chance of becoming him as a reward for collecting the stones. This gave you a ton of power that increased with each gem collected. Then Chapter 2 came around, and Epic made their first upgrades to NPCs. As we dropped into Season 2, we landed at the agency, only to be shot by guards. Turns out Midas, the headliner of the past, was here, and now the map was alive with characters. Defeating him would drop a mythic drum gun and a vault keycard, giving you access to even more loot. And the same new gimmick would apply to every boss that season. Brutus would come after you with his minigun, which would shred through builds and enemies. Over at the Shark, Sky was the only boss in the map to have two mythics this season, dropping both their Scar and Grappler with extended range and infinite uses. Piantina was at the rig full of explosives and her very fitting Boom Bow, a redesigned version of the OP1 that ruled Season 8 and the only one on the map. Finally, there was Meowscles at the yacht with his mythic AK. That is until Deadpool arrived. He took over the boat and marked the first official collab NPC in the game with his mythic dual hand cannons that gave healing siphon on hits. It was the first mythic with a special effect that wasn't just buff stats. After that, we had another season with pretty simple bosses, ones that only use guns. The Flood season brought us bosses that ruled the waters, from Jules right in the middle of the map in the Authority. She'd fight you with her own drum gun just like Midas's, but this time with a new design and math equations on the side. Defeating her would also drop her glider gun, reaching way further than normal, and deploying your glider at the end of the fall. Then there was Ocean. Over at the Fortilla, guarded by ghost henchmen, she would protect her mythic burst AR and bottomless chug jug, which would refill after every use. Finally, Kit was on his mecha robot guarding Catty Corner, but this was actually the first advancement of AI bosses because he could use the shockwave launcher. And as we were introduced to our very first collab season ever, people loved the fact that Marvel characters were now all over the island. This included Iron Man protecting his home at Stark Industries. If you fought him, you'd fight back with his iconic items like the repulsor gauntlets and the Unibeam, making it a very interesting fight. You would even get an Iron Man keycard for taking him out or letting you open a nearby Stark vault. On the other end of the spectrum, you could also fight Doctor Doom. His first boss in Fortnite wasn't that complicated. He would just fight you with his arcane gauntlets and mystical bomb. You could disguise as a henchman if you wanted to avoid him, but it was always worth the battle because you would get his powers. Obviously, this was nothing compared to what Doom would eventually drop in the future, but for now, fans loved it. One of the secret bosses was hiding in the forest of Weeping Woods. You had a chance of discovering Wolverine in here, and if he was alerted, he would straight up chase you with his claws, and it was terrifying. You'd either have to fight him or outrun him, but he had a crazy speed boost and almost no one got away. Not to mention, he also had health regen like he does in the comics, and he would self-revive, making it impossible to shake him down. And even though it was a Marvel season, there was a super random boss over at the agency's ruins. Just for Fortnitemares 2020 with Midas's Revenge, you can now fight Shadow Midas, and he'd only attack you if you weren't a shadow in the mode. If you took him out, you'd get his drum gun, but he still wasn't as surprising as the Gorgers. Nobody was expecting to just roam around the map and suddenly get attacked by one of these things. They would appear out of nowhere and shoot beams at you. If you got too close, it would slam the ground. It would also call for backup with gatherers that also shot beams. The loot for taking these guys out wasn't even that good. You had a chance of getting legendary weapons, but most of the time, they were just epic. So as we moved on to the next season, we ditched Marvel and were introduced to just 2 new collab bosses. One of them was still the most overpowered boss we had ever seen in Fortnite. It was the Mandalorian. This guy would protect his crashed ship, but he'd do it with his sniper rifle, which ended up being a total aimbot.
Mandalorian sniped me in my day.
Over in Stealthy Stronghold, there was a boss actually worth fighting because Predator would literally stalk you in the forest. He was totally invisible, and when alerted, he would show up out of nowhere and ambush you. In fact, in the middle of the fight, he would go invisible again and then hide, only to surprise you again. On the bright side, once you finally beat him, you would get his cloaking device, although it wasn't as good as he made it seem. One of the worst seasons in Fortnite history to be a boss was during Primal. The Spire Assassin was on the map, and she was meant to be a really cool and powerful character who could teleport around, only to drop off Primal Shotgun that basically no one cared about. So that's when Epic replaced her item in the middle of the season with something else, the Spire Assassin Recycler. The only problem is, it was even worse. Fans were hoping they'd get at least one good boss, but the flops kept coming with the Spire Guardians around the map, who literally just dropped a Primal Rifle and a Runestone. These were things you had to carry over your head, stopping you from using a gun, and you had to take them all the way to the Spire for some jump boots that barely anyone wanted. At least when Glyph Master Raz showed up, fans were excited to study him for any storyline hints, like the fact that he had a cube shard on his belt and dropped a cool explosive bow. Clearly the reception to Spire Assassin had been so bad because they straight up replaced her mid-season with Raz, and yet he had so much health people didn't even want to fight him. The seasons to follow would also give us some cool storyline characters as bosses, but sadly the actual gameplay wasn't that interesting. Sure, it was pretty cool to have Dr. Sloan on the map protecting her POI. In fact, she even had a unique cloning ability. What sucked though was you'd only get a striker burst rifle for taking her out, and it wasn't even worth the fight. The most useful part of the bosses had to be fighting Zig and Choppy. After all, Season 7 was notorious for having some of the most fun items out there. From prop guns, the inflatable, the railgun, you name it, and that was the case for Zig and Choppy's item. You could walk up to them normally and watch them plant eggs, but if you attacked them, you'd be in a fight over their iconic ray gun, which ended up being a super fun item. The very next season, Fortnite decided to turn Sloan's boss into something interesting. She dropped the same burst rifle, but she would move across the map with a convoy, working as a secret teaser for the upcoming Chapter 2 finale. At least that was cool. It was around this time we were also introduced to the Sideways, one of the most unique features we have seen in years. When you entered this place, you'd be introduced to all kinds of enemies, including a boss called the Cube Assassin. She only had a 50% chance of appearing and could actually follow you out of the Sideways bubble. Fortunately, she didn't have a unique weapon, and winning the fight would only give you a sideways rifle or a sideways minigun, two guns you could have just earned anyway. It was nothing compared to the boss that impressed everyone in the season, the Caretakers. To this day, they are so memorable, and because they reminded us of Siren Head, it was kinda scary to fight them. You'd spot them walking around the island, and when you started a battle, this is how a sideways rift would spawn, pulling you into total chaos. They had 10,000 health, and if you managed to beat one, you'd be given 5 legendary weapons. No surprise these guys had so much effort put into them because they ended up being insanely important to the live event. Ultimately, that brought us to Chapter 3, where we could finally be introduced fully to the Foundation. This boss ended up being the most important one on the map simply because you could talk to him for storyline clues or fight him to get the single best gun of the season, the Foundation's Mythic MK7. It was the debut of a first-person weapon in Fortnite, and I'm not joking when I say this thing absolutely laser people. They just had to nerf it. On the other end of the spectrum, we had the villain Gunner, who brought back key cards with a special vault at Covert Cavern. Fighting him would also get you a Stinger SMG, so it's safe to say the bosses this season were all spray and pray. Especially when Winterfest rolled around and we spotted a huge Christmas truck giving out presents. On it was Sergeant Winter, and he was easily the coolest boss of the season. If you were nice to him, he would throw down a present full of loot and then just drive away. On the flip side, if you were some kind of Grinch who hates Christmas, you might think to attack him, and that would be a massive mistake. Him and all of his guards would strike you down. But guess what your reward for being a jerk was? It's a trash gun and a lump of coal. It's just hilarious. When Resistance came around, the whole theme of this season was the Seven and IO being at war with each other, so it was no surprise you'd find the return of Dr. Sloan yet again, alongside the Foundation, Gunner, but also some new members of the IO like Huntmaster Saber. You had to pay $300 for an Xbox bundle to play as this dude. They made him a boss on the map to promote the skin, and he had a cool ability that would warp you out of the place if you stood too close. He would also attack you with some crazy martial arts, and if you won the fight, you get his mythic thermal rifle. Then, later in the season, when we had to fight for control of territory, you could help the Seven reclaim POIs. On the third stage of these quests, a secret version of Huntmaster Saber would appear called the IO Hunter, and while he wasn't as powerful, he would still attack you with those crazy spin kicks. As we moved into the Vibin season, the IO was defeated, removing all of those bosses except the Foundation from the map. Instead, we had the arrival of Darth Vader, who would physically land on the island every match with his ship. He'd be in a different spot all the time, fighting you with force powers that no other boss had until now, and you could fight him to get his unique lightsaber, which you could throw at people. Every other saber at this point was the same except for Vader's, so it was totally worth grabbing. They removed his ship for next season, but he stuck around anyway, along with new villains like our big bad of the season, the Herald. She spent most of her time at the Sanctum, and when you stood there and watched her, you would see her messing around with this strange orb of the reality tree. But the second you started the fight, she would spawn her very own bubble of chrome, making her invincible while you had to fight wolves instead. It truly did feel like an actual boss battle, although the rewards weren't that great, giving you a mythic burst rifle and a few chrome splashes. What truly freaked people out is when Fortnitemares came around and gave us arguably one of the most fun bosses of all time. Epic didn't tell anyone she was in the game, but if you went to this creepy cabin in the forest, you would stumble across Willow. She wouldn't do anything except chase you through the halls with an axe. The scariest part is that she would never stop hunting you down unless you got really far away from her, and it was just relentless and terrifying. If you beat her before she managed to pickaxe you to death, you would get the same loot that a supply drop gets.
Looking for last-minute gifts? Shop the best gifts under $50 this holiday on Uber Eats. Save on beauty, tech, and more. Get last-minute gifts for $50 or less delivered to your door in as little as 25 minutes, only on Uber Eats.
But if you thought none of us expected her to show up, it got even crazier when fans noticed this strange location in the basement at Grim Gables. It looked like some kind of ritual you could perform, so we all wondered what would happen if we actually completed it. Well, if you touched the octopus mural, it would light all the torches up and summon a hidden boss known as the Inquisitor. He was the Fortnite crew skin of the month and put up quite a tough fight, shooting you with a pumpkin launcher, but when defeated, he'd drop a blue one, a firefly jar, and a mythic suppressed SMG. Fans loved this, but sadly, it would be a long time before we got another secret summon, because we are now in Chapter 4. With this new map, we got one of the most interesting villains we have ever had, the Ageless. If you went to his castle, the Citadel, you could battle his champion, who would snipe you from a distance with an Excalibur rifle, and then attack you with a Shockwave hammer whenever you got close. At the start of the season, he would drop both of these, but when Fortnite realized how much people love the hammer, they secretly updated the boss with an exclusive mythic version, and fans adored it, especially because he was the first boss since the Mandalorian to now drop 2 mythic items at the same time. Of course, it was that time of year again for Winterfest, and Sergeant Winter returned with his big rig truck. But fans were shocked by the reveal of the Cold-Blooded Gang, 3 bosses who would drop new heisted exotics if you wiped them out. One was the Cold-Blooded Ace, who would attack you if your heat level was over 1 and dropped an explosive AR. Then there was Chaos Double Agent, who would give you a heisted breacher shotgun, which ended up being super busted. Finally, we had Double Agent Hush, giving you the best gun of the set, the heisted Blink Mag SMG. All 3 of these guys had their own bodyguards who would revive them if they got downed, and yet they were deleted after just 14 days. The replacements the very next season was a group of bosses called High Cards. These would appear all over the map, and if you took them out, you would get a Vault Key card and a Havoc Suppressed rifle. They are protected by 2 bodyguards and appear out of a rift, even appearing on the mini-map, so it was easy to track him down for that elusive key card. Another update, another Vader, and yes, he was back yet again for a couple weeks with the Darth Maul mini pass. Trust me, after he vanished, it wouldn't be long before he comes back again, but with some crazy changes. So while we waited for that, we just had a single new boss for the Wild season, and it was a pretty forgettable one. That was Wildguard Relic. Most players really don't remember this guy until you bring him up in the conversation, but he would give you some ridiculous items like a mythic MK Alpha and a strange Cloak Gauntlets item, which really kind of sucked because you lose your invisibility the second you switch your weapon. So let's move on to someone absolutely unforgettable because they appeared at the very next season as the final boss of Chapter 4. He was a time-traveling vampire known as Kato Thorn and set up his very own resort on the map. Now, at the start of the season, it was just him in his human form, and he would drop a Scope Burst SMG along with the key card for the vault. Pretty boring, right? Well, a couple weeks later, he created an Inner Sanctum, and if you entered, you'd find Kato's Revenant form. This is where he fought you with a Vampiric Blade and a Midas Drum Gun, but not only that, he had Siphon and would steal your health from you to heal himself. He was also super hard to hit because he'd fly around everywhere with his vampire wings. The whole POI would go on lockdown, and this truly felt like a creepy boss battle. So, seeing something like this made the other bosses of the season just look tiny in comparison. There were 4 dealers around the map during this time, and they each represented a type of card, like diamonds or hearts and clubs. In fact, the loot wasn't very good, it was just a key card that mattered. They were even at the Forecast Towers, because this is where you come across the Commanding card, who gave you Storm Forecasts, Slurp Juices, and a legendary Twin Mag Assault Rifle. Chapter 5 would take bosses back to their roots, 1 at each of their own POIs, each with a unique mythic weapon, and 1 extra item, this time medallions. As we dropped into the new map, all of them are marked with their own little coins, and as we fought to take them out, they dropped something unique. Picking it up would start shield regeneration and mark you on the map, and the more medallions you had, the higher the regen and smaller the radius for enemies to find you. Of course, each of the mythics were also pretty OP. Valeria gave us her modded Hyper SMG, which just shredded players. Nisha had a suppressed scar, fully equipped with mods and a permanent weapon wrap. Peter Griffin, as crazy as it sounds, would drop his hammer pump shotgun, but also had a special death animation, the second boss to ever have this in Fortnite. Other Society members like Oscar had the mythic Frenzy Auto, an already OP shotgun now tuned to the max. And Montague had a mythic Nemesis AR, also locked with his own wrap, which is probably the most forgotten of the bunch. Despite already having 5 bosses this season, Fortnite kept going, and Winterfest brought 2 more secretly to the island. Over at this cabin on the edge of the map, you could find the evil folklore demon Krampus. He'd attack you in the house and run after you with his brat catcher, and instead of dropping loot, he'd spawn a rare chest. Then Sergeant Winter came back. He was over on a special Iceberg Island, and while he didn't have his truck or reindeer helpers this year, he was still friendly, throwing out presents unless you attacked him. After just 1 season, Epic turned the boss dial up to the max once again. We had a pantheon of Greek gods on the island, and these guys were the real deal. Now, you actually had to topple the statue and anger them to spawn, starting a boss battle, and the first was Zeus. Here, the whole temple would shake until he spawns a bolt of lightning at his throne, and taking him out seemed pretty easy until he doesn't die. Instead, he he encased himself in a ball of impenetrable lightning and summoned waves of Olympus guards to attack you. Once you defeat them, you take on Zeus once more, and now he's more powerful, throwing lightning bolts at you too. Defeat him, and you'll claim the prize of his mythic Thunderbolt and Aspect of Speed medallion, making you run faster and jump higher. Though unlike the previous season, medallions had been switched up, giving special abilities instead of just shield. But the best part is they were all different. You could head to Hades in the underworld, take on his battle, where unlike Zeus, he would shield himself first, forcing his minions to do the dirty work. In the final stage, he would come down using 2 different attacks, draining your soul and slashing you with his chains. Defeating him would give you a mythic Harbinger SMG, which could shred people, and his Aspect of Siphon giving health on Elims. Close by, Grimgate was hiding a boss battle with the Hound of the Underworld. This boss had no shields, instead summoning waves of undead wolves to fight you, all while Cerberus dashed around you with a shotgun and even doing spin attacks with his claws. He would grant his mythic shotgun, which was one of the most OP items of the season, along with his Aspect of Agility, giving you regenerating Skull Dash charges, which is a medallion players love. Then there was Ares, the final boss of the Pantheon. Over at his battleground, you could summon him and watch him fall from the sky with his Olympians. The entire place would become an all-out brawl as you fight through 3 waves until you finally defeated him, getting his mythic Warforged AR and Aspect of Combat, increasing the damage on all ranged weapons. It wasn't long before May the 4th rolled around, and Star Wars' annual tradition continued with Darth Vader making his entrance on the island once again. Now, you can find stormtrooper checkpoints all around the map, one with Chewbacca held captive. But if you wanted the real action, you could head to this separate island and find Darth Vader's shuttle parked with him wandering around. Just like last year, if he noticed you, he could use all of his force abilities to try and cut you down with his saber, but defeating him would grant you this, the only one on the island you could throw. Then, the Wasteland came in, coating the island in red sand and giving us a bunch of new bosses. But unlike most of them, the Wastelanders were actually friendly. That is, unless you got in their way or attacked them. Megalodon was the ruler of these lands and could either be found at his brutal beachhead ship or driving around in a convoy. That was another advancement with the bosses this season. They were the first ones that could drive and shoot turrets.
Looking for last-minute gifts? Shop the best gifts under $50 this holiday on Uber Eats. Save on beauty, tech, and more. Get last-minute gifts for $50 or less delivered to your door in as little as 25 minutes, only on Uber Eats.
Normally, he was in his first style, attacking you with his Nitro Fists and Combat Shoddy, but he actually had a hidden boss ability. Once you crack his shield, he would infuse himself with more Nitro, changing styles and becoming enraged as he tries to take you out. If you survived, you would get 2 mythics, his version of the Nitro Fist featuring 1 more charge than usual, and a fully modded mythic Combat Shotgun. Now, if those weren't already OP, he also dropped his medallion, which infused you with permanent Nitro. It was just ridiculous. The best part was, all the bosses this season were also given their own cars for the first time ever. Meaning if you took out Dawn, you get his SUV with unlimited fuel, Nitro, bulletproof wheels, and a grenade launcher. These things ruined the season for weeks. The other option was to head to the refinery and defeat the Machinist. She'd be patrolling the area, but if you took her out, you get her modded combat AR and a medallion giving shield regen up to 75 max. Take it down to the basement and you'd unlock her garage, giving you her Heatwave Lockjaw. This time it was a Boss sports car with 2 seats, spike bumper, and a machine gun turret. Finally, there was Ringmaster Scar. But unlike the other 2, she couldn't appear in a convoy, only at the Nitrodrome. You could take her out with a mythic boom bolt and a medallion, which gave unlimited ammo, which paired with the bow you just got was unstoppable. Take it down to the garage, you get the Oasis Lockjaw, just like the Machinists. Then Fortnite gave us something else we hadn't ever seen before, bosses that stayed as NPCs. Turns out Cerberus was still at Grimgate, but now he was friendly? That is, unless he chose to duel him when he turned back into a boss and give you his mythic. Even Oscar made a return from 2 seasons ago over at Classic Courts, and you could take him on a duel for his mythic shotgun. We basically had 2 mythic boss weapons that most players never knew were still available. Now we had our second Marvel season. This time, instead of making superpower mythic charms like before, Epic went a lot simpler. Doombot was the most advanced boss of the season, sitting on his throne until approached, activating a crazy boss battle. He could launch arcane energy, throw mystical bombs, and even foot dive you from the iconic Capcom game. It was super cool, but the rewards were very meh. Now Epic had sorta improved the old Doom mythics, merging both the bomb and gauntlets into one item, but it also removed the chain attack, mid-air leap, and nerfed the damage a lot, so most people just left him behind. His medallion was also just a siphon, meaning his best item was really just a mythic Monarch pistol, and just had nothing to do with Doom. But that was only the beginning, because the other bosses got the same treatment. Their battles were great. Emma would turn to Diamond when attacked and become invulnerable, forcing you to fight her guards and take out her weak points. In the end, you get a mythic burst and a medallion that pinged the area, which was not her mutant diamond power. The worst of all was Mysterio. His boss was super well made, spawning illusions of himself for you to fight over at Doomstack. So that's what his medallion was, right? No. It made you invisible while crouching, but you can't forget you were marked on the map. Perhaps all of this was for a reason though, because in the end we got one of the craziest mythics of all time. Epic stepped up with Doom's Chosen, a Thanos level ability in BR for the first time in years, giving you hundreds more health, crazy abilities, and removing all of your items. It's just, no one really got to play with it. There was just a 5% chance that 20 minutes into the game, the Rift Island would be Doom themed, and then the entire lobby would just bum rush it and try to capture the mythic, which took a whole minute to do. Even if you got lucky enough, by now, the entire lobby had died fighting over it, meaning you only got to use it on just a couple people. Now, Epic did buff it to 25% for a couple of weekends, but you still had to wait all game and then fight over it, meaning some people never even got to see it, let alone play as him. Then, Fortnitemares rolled around and added more bosses to the island for us. We got Ultima Carver, a brand new pumpkin master at his overgrown POI, who would attack you with a stake shotgun and launch explosive pumpkins. He was pretty standard, unlike Billy the Puppet. He was over at Freaky Fields and actually hiding inside the TV from the movie, and you could hear him saying, "Do you want to play a game before doing this?" As if that wasn't scary enough, he'll then chase you down with an axe with a special design we never even got as a pickaxe. A rift from Times Square catapulted us into Remix, a revisiting of the Chapter 2 season. This was home to the first bosses in the game, but now they were different. Drop at the agency, and it said you'd find Snoop Dogg patrolling the dog pound with Doberman guards. He'd literally play his music while he fought you with a golden drum gun, a reskin of Midas's that even had S's as the smoke. But then we noticed something new. Defeating him didn't kill Snoop, instead he'd get back up and join your team, so now bosses could be recruited, and the remaining henchmen will become friendly. Another boss was Meowtis, who could be found over at the yacht with his old Piao Piao rifle. And Tiantina can still be found at the rig dropping her kaboom bow before joining the squad. As the weeks of the season went on, Eminem would take over the grotto instead of Brutus, turning it into Mom Spaghetti and giving us his Rap God minigun, which played every lyric as he shot. Then the shark emerged, and instead of Sky patrolling the island, we got Ice Spice. He dropped 2 items for Scar, which gave a spicy pepper effect on hits, and an infinite grappler that gave you icy feet. Think about it, it's technically ice and spice. Even Kit made a return when Catty Corner appeared later in the season, bringing back his iconic Mythic Charge Shotgun and Shockwave Launcher combo. Now it was time for Chapter 6, and right out the gate, we could already tell Fortnite was about to take bosses to the next level. As soon as the season dropped, footage of players fighting Shogun X was going viral for looking like a boss fight straight out of Elden Ring. First, this guy would spawn around the island, fighting you for a mythic before fleeing somewhere else. Eventually, you'd meet him for the final showdown on the floating island with some crazy attacks, and it was actually a challenge for once, making the reward of a mythic sword, fire mask, and a medallion that granted invisibility very well.
Yeah, I am back. Hold up. Reconnect. Wait, is Plain Cloud back? No, I think he's offline. Well, he got off. You'll soon need a age check to chat. Continue. Continue. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Okay, what? What do I want to play? Well, if I close this tab, y'all won't be able to see anything. Alright, you can't see anything. Alright, hold up. Alright. Scary. Shawarma. The anomaly. What? Let's play some. Bid battles. Slap. Packet rival 0. I literally don't know what to play. I seriously don't know what to play. Oh, guys, any suggestions would work. Hold up. I just kind of don't know what to do. I'm lost. I literally have zero clue what I want to play. And I feel like I should just end this stream here. But I can't end the stream quite yet. Hold up. We're gonna launch. We're gonna play one more game. And then we're gonna actually I'm gonna end the stream right now because an hour is like honestly fine. I'm fine with an hour. I'm fine with 1 hour. It works. It does good. And YouTube